True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. This quote comes from a classical Greek philosopher named Socrates. Little did he know that two of his students would change the world with their famous rhetorical debate addressing who should be a rhetorician. These students were Plato and Aristotle. Starting off, who is Plato? Plato was Socrates' student in 400s BC. Plato, following his teacher's wisdom, thought rhetoric should only be taught to a select few because it's dangerous for everyone to do it. This is where Aristotle comes in. As another student of Socrates, he disagreed. He thought it was important to teach everyone the art of rhetoric. These two differing viewpoints came from a difference in epistemology. I know you're wondering, what is epistemology? It involves truth. This isn't the truth and I ate the last piece of cake, but it's a difference in knowledge. Capital T truth comes from a Platonic epistemology. This is the idea that knowledge is absolute and divine because it's from God. An example of this is when mom tells you to do something. Her word is absolute in the law. Aristotle believed in the lowercase t truth, which is a Sophitic epistemology. This is the idea that knowledge is always changing and it depends on the eye of the beholder. An example of this is with the standalone speech grade. If I put in 20 hours into creating this awesome project, I personally think I should get an A. While Ms. Koger, my teacher, disagrees. After seeing everyone else's awesome projects, she doesn't give me the A. So when I get this grade back and see it's not an A, I become angry and become the Hulk. This is a difference in perspectives. So you must be thinking, Kylie, why does this matter? Two ancient guys are fighting. Whatever. Well, Aristotle had to box Plato's shadow in order to create universal education. I know you're wondering, what is this Plato's shadow? The shadow is actually Plato's influence. Plato believed that Aristotle and his followers were the corruptors of people because they were teaching people how to speak, and this would cause the people to misinform others. Well, Plato also said that Aristotle was more concerned about style over content. Well, Plato, I'm glad Aristotle won the battle. As Aristotle once said, it's not enough to win a war, it's more important to organize the peace. This is why he started his own school called Lyceum. Aristotle's influence on public education is tremendous. His fight with Plato changed education forever, and this is why we even have our building, the David Letterman Communication and Media Building, thanks to Plato. Now the big question, how can you help box Plato's shadow? Well, you've already started this process by watching this video. Congrats! So what you need to do now is to go out and question everything. Don't believe something because one source said it. Do some research yourself and question everything. Throw knowledge punches and find your own truth. It's the best way.